So we are headed right now to start the Spring Break 2024 cross-country trip. This is my last semester in college, and we're trying to make this spring break a blessing and a time to remember. I just got done with class today. I had one class this morning, and then I missed a class later. But that's okay. That's all right. It's all right. I was gonna FaceTime in there, then I fell asleep. So that's really where we're at. But anyways, praise be to God. I'm so thankful for it. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a blessing. So right now, I'm starting the trip. We're on our way. I'm heading to Lubbock, Texas to see my brother, my older brother, Cody. I'm headed to Lubbock, Texas to see him, hang out with him and his wife, and just have dinner. It's gonna be an amazing time. We just love to see God's creation, all that He's created. Right now, we're in a pretty big storm. It's not even like this side of the road. You think it looks beautiful because it is, but on the other side of the road, it's very dark. So I don't know. It's kind of like life sometimes. But yeah, we're starting the trip. I'm stopping at Healthy Hive in Shawnee, Oklahoma, which is where I go to school. Stopping at Healthy Hive to get a drink that has about 200 milligrams of caffeine. So yeah, there's that. We're gonna see how that goes. So essentially, I have the Holy Spirit, so we're good with that alone. But this 200 milligrams caffeine is gonna keep me going for a while. We're going through Shawnee, Oklahoma right now, the Shawnee, Oklahoma, actually. And we're about to grab some Healthy Hive, which is, it's like a protein drink, which I'm really excited for it. So it's gonna be good. But I just wanted to take y'all along with me. This is day one of the cross-country road trip for Spring Break 2024, and we are doing it. Let's go. All right, we got the drink right here. It's crazy. It's super blue. It's kind of reminding me of Hawaiian Punch. And it probably just has about the exact same amount of sugar. So yeah, there's that. But we got it, and we're on the road now. We're on the road. Stopping for gas, but we're getting on the road. Let's go. Let's go. Lubbock, here we come. So I wanted to give y'all a rundown a little bit of what this trip is about, because it is fun. It is an amazing trip. I'm excited. I love to drive. I love to travel. And I love to be able to share the gospel when I travel and use the opportunity I have to travel, to use it for the glory of the Lord. But this trip is so much more than just a trip. It is a trip on spring break, which I love. I'm excited for it, but it's an opportunity to get to go see my grandma in Mesa, Arizona. And so I saw her for my brother's wedding. I saw her about a year ago, but I haven't really seen her that much and caught up with her that much over the last 5 years or so, 4 years or so. So I'm going to see her, and I think we have a special opportunity in this life to be able to be intentional with those around us. And when we're intentional with those around us, we have a relational opportunity. When you're a follower of Christ, you have an opportunity to share the gospel with somebody, which is the greatest way you can love them, and to do the opposite is the greatest way you could hate them. And so I want to take the opportunity to be intentional with people here in Oklahoma, yes, Texas, yes, but also Arizona. And so I'm excited. It's going to be good. The weather is so different there than it's going to be here, so it's going to be a whole different vibe. But there's a lot that's planned for this trip, and I'm excited for it, especially for the people that are crazy drivers right now. But I am so excited. It's going to be good, but this trip has meaning. Our greatest ability in this life is availability. And so be available for the people around you. Be available for the person in front of you, because ministry is where your feet are at. Ministry is where you are standing right now, where you're sitting right now, wherever you're at. So yeah, my ministry this week, it's in Mesa, Arizona. I'm so excited. And also it's my grandma, so I love her. It's great. I'm excited to see her. It's about a 6-hour drive to Lubbock, so it's not too bad. It's just on I-40, so it's not bad at all, but I'm excited for the trip. that are for sure in this life. That is death, taxes, the opportunity to give your life to Christ, and Oklahoma construction traffic. So, yeah, there's that. So I would take a video of where I am driving right now in Oklahoma, but it's not super eventful. I mean, I love it. It's a really fun drive, and it's honestly beautiful, but it is flat. It is quite literally so flat you could see your dog run away for 3 whole days. It just keeps running. He just keeps running, and you keep seeing him because it's flat. But it is beautiful. I am heading towards Lawton, Oklahoma, which is actually where I was born. I was born in Lawton in 2002. So, yeah. So I'm heading towards my birth town, which is pretty cool, I guess. It's where a lot of my family lives, so that's kind of cool. But I won't be able to stop to see them. I love them. I care for them. I'm on my way to Lubbock, and I've got a destination, and I've got to get there. And so, yeah, I'm excited. But I wanted to let you know this is a drive. It's a drive for sure. Not necessarily eventful, but it's a drive for sure. Passing a lot of semis, so we may do this at one point. You know how it is. Maybe I'll take a video. So don't get me wrong, this land is absolutely beautiful, okay? But I am convinced that God just copy and pasted all of Oklahoma. Except for like the big buildings, or like the OKC Thunder Arena, or like the Palace on the Prairie, boom soon. That wasn't copy and pasted, but I'm pretty sure everything else was, because it's quite flat, dry, and has a lot of trees. In reality, I love it. It's so cool, and I enjoy the drive, but I'm pretty sure it was copy and pasted. So, yeah, there's that. We're starting to get out of the flat range of Oklahoma a little bit, and to Okies, they are mountains. But to people from Colorado or literally any state with actual mountains, they're technically hills, okay? But we take credit where we can, okay? Extra credit on the quiz, no doubt, always. So we are by the mountains of Oklahoma, which are the Wichita Mountains. It's a really cool thing. They're beautiful. It's so awesome. I spent a lot of my time when I was little at these mountains, climbing them and going to there's amusement parks inside of them. There's different tourist places inside of them, but also just the land. It's beautiful. So our grandpa, my sibling and I, grandpa would always take us there. And so just really good memories. But yeah, so that's where we're at now. It's not as flat, but it's still flat, but they're also so beautiful. So praise God for that. I mean, they cry his name, and there's no way you can not see God when you look at those. Well, you officially know that you are in the flatlands, I guess you could say, or just getting close to the drylands, when your windshield is being lit up like a candlelight service in bug guts. You know, here's what it is. I hope they knew the Lord. I hope they knew the Lord, which is not theologically sound, but yeah, so we're getting close. We entered, I think we're not yet in Texas, but we're about to be in Texas, which is the greatest state ever. Don't at me, but actually at me completely. So yeah, we're about to be in Texas, and we have a tradition when we go into Texas, we have to honk every single time. Every time we cross the border, you gotta honk. So I hope the person in front of me doesn't think I'm mad at them, but that's their tradition. So it's going well. It's a fun drive, just jamming out to worship music, jamming out to Christian rap, jamming out to whatever comes on my like songs, pretty much. Christmas music, it doesn't matter. We're hitting them all. We're hitting them all. Every single song, no doubt. We're hitting it. We're hitting them as hard as the bugs on the windshield. Anyways, see y'all in a little bit. I'm officially in shock because I have seen the first sighting of a Dairy Queen. So, you know, we don't have a lot of Dairy Queens in Oklahoma, if any, really at all. So the first sight of a Dairy Queen, I'm pumped. This is amazing. I may make a detour. No, I won't do it. I won't do it. But there is a Dairy Queen very close to here, and I find that to be so exhilarating. Just wanted to share that. It's pretty exciting. I don't know if you're as excited as I am, but hey, there's a Dairy Queen. It's pretty awesome. So we are out here in Texas. We're heading into West Texas, which is barren. It's pretty barren, but I think it's pretty beautiful, honestly. I kind of like dirt, which I never realized my country accent until I say the word dirt. So there's that. But yeah, we're heading into West Texas. It's going to be fun. Let's go. I think I found the Eiffel Tower. I did not think I was going to see the Eiffel Tower on this drive, but honestly, it makes it so much better. So I found the Eiffel Tower in West Texas. I think the one in Europe is fake. I'm not gonna lie. I think it's fake because this one definitely is the Eiffel Tower, no doubt. Look at this, guys. It's the Eiffel Tower. Oh my Atlanta. Yeah, so I didn't know it was gonna be so tall in person, but I think it's pretty beautiful. It's a good time. It's a good time. So we're on our way to Lubbock. Let's go. So I am driving here practically in the middle of nowhere, and I'm driving on the road, and I see these power lines right here, and it's so interesting. I think these power lines are such a good representation of the gospel, I think, and our lives in general. In our lives, so often we can get scared of where we're at in life and what we have to do. And so such a blessing, because I think God is teaching me so much, and through the example of things like these power lines. These power line poles are lined up in a specific direction, and the lines that are going through the power line poles know where to go, because at each and every step that they need to take, they have a thing that's guiding them in a straight line. The same is true with our life. When we're walking in the Spirit, when we're walking in step with the Spirit, we may not know where to go. We may not know the things to do and the things that God has in store for us. We may not know what steps to take. But the truth of the matter is, if we walk in the Spirit, God is each and every one of those poles that is leading us and guiding us in the right direction, so that whether we think, oh my gosh, I'm not going anywhere or not, we are still walking along the path that God has in store for us. So I urge you to walk in the path that God has in store for you. Walk in the path and walk with the Spirit. Walk in step with the Spirit. Psalm 119, 105 says, your word is a lamp unto my feet and a light unto my path. And that lamp is not 20 feet in front of you. That's not the lamp in the context of the verse. A lamp in David's time would shone nearly 12 inches in front of him, a foot in front of him. And so God is calling us to obedience, truly, one step at a time. And then we get 20 steps down the road and we're like, whoa, how in the world did I get here? It's like driving and you don't remember how you got to a certain place. It's like, whoa, how did I get here? And God is like, because I was guiding you every single step. The 19 steps before this, I was guiding you. And the step before you that you're about to take, I'm going to be guiding you. So these poles are an example of God. The pole in the line is an example of God's providence for us if we walk in the Spirit. So just an encouragement for today, I would say, be like these poles, because these are going for miles, further than I could ever even see or imagine or think. And I think God's will for our life and plan for our life is so much further and greater than we could ever even imagine or think. But if we want to do our own thing, He's not going to stop us from doing that. He gives us free will to choose Him every single day. And so praise God for that. That's so cool. But it's beautiful out here. There's a lot of green grass. There's also a lot of brown grass. So it's a good mix. It's a good mix. So yeah, I'm loving it. 2.5 hours from Lubbock, Texas. Then I'm 2.5 hours. I don't know where I'm at. I'm somewhere on the road. I don't know where I'm at. So I'm excited. It's fun. It's a good time. I'm just jamming out to music. It's a blessing. I'm currently in Seymour, Texas, which I am seeing more and more grass every single second. But we have to stop at this Allsup's because Allsup's is quite literally the greatest gas station besides Buc-ee's, QT, and yeah, that's about it. Because Allsup's has burritos, which are quite literally the greatest burritos on the face of the planet. And so we stopped here. We're right across from Dairy Queen, and we're at an Allsup's. So I'm having a moral instability moment in my life right now. But we are filling up gas a little bit, and then washing the windshields, and then we're on our way again. Let's go. Bag secured. Let's go. I'm so excited for this. This is so good. This is a beef and bean burrito, the world famous. Literally, it should be famous all around the world. It's really, really good. So we're about to enjoy it. Done probably one of my favorite parts of the trip, passing through all of the windmills. I don't know what, or wind turbines technically. I don't know why I love it so much, but I think there's something about something that's so much bigger than myself just being amazing. It's being so cool. So yeah, we passed through that, and it was awesome. It was pretty cool. I don't know, it was so fun. It's just something so cool to see. So officially an hour from Lubbock, Texas, going to my brother's house. So I'm excited to see them. I'm excited to just hang out with them, be in good community, talk about the gospel, talk about what's going on in their lives, how they've been doing, but also to watch the Baylor basketball game versus Cincinnati. So it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be an amazing time. Yeah, so it's gonna be awesome. But we're an hour out. All right, so you ever stargazed while you were driving? Probably not super safe, but it's beautiful. It's so beautiful. Out here, there is zero light pollution. So the stars are very, very bright, and it's pretty beautiful, to be quite honest. So it's just amazing. I love it, but I don't recommend stargazing while you're driving, but if you do, it's beautiful. Don't do it though. Please don't do it. It's not safe. All right, we have arrived at my brother and my sister-in-law's house, so I will see y'all later.